In the misty hills of northern Thailand, under the green canopy of the Da Nang Non Mountain, a simple birthday plan turned into one of the most extraordinary survival stories the world has ever witnessed. It was 23rd June 2018. The Wild Boars, a youth football team of 12 spirited boys, and their assistant coach, A. Kafon, decided to explore the Tham Luang Nang Non Cave after practice. It was meant to be a short, thrilling adventure, just 1 hour. But while they ventured deeper into the cavern, the skies darkened, and without warning, the monsoon rains arrived early. Water surged into the cave's narrow passages, flooding chambers in minutes. When the boys failed to return home, panic set in. What began as a local search operation quickly became a national crisis, and soon, an international effort. Families gathered outside the cave, monks chanted prayers, and soldiers swarmed the site. But the mountain held its secret deep within. The boys were trapped 2.5 miles inside, with no food, no light, and no way out. The Thai Navy SEALs began the rescue effort, but the cave was a monster, twisting, pitch black, and now submerged in muddy, fast-moving water. They needed specialists. That's when two unlikely heroes entered the scene: Rick Stanton and John Wallenthan, veteran British cave divers known only in a small global community, but soon to become legends. Navigating the flooded passages with only ropes and torches, Rick and John pushed deeper and deeper into the cave. 9 tense days passed with no sign of life. The world watched in fear. Then came the miracle. On 2nd July, the divers surfaced in a small air pocket and found them, all 13, alive, weak but smiling, sitting on a narrow ledge. Cheers erupted around the world. But joy quickly turned to dread. The boys were alive, but getting them out was a different story. The way in was now the way out, a deadly labyrinth of underwater tunnels. The boys didn't know how to swim, let alone dive. The rescue plan had to be unthinkable. One solution emerged: sedate the boys and bring them out unconscious, one by one. A decision so risky it bordered on madness. Enter Dr. Richard Harris, an Australian cave diver and anesthetist. He was asked to do the unthinkable: put children to sleep underwater and hope they would wake up safely. With each passing day, time was running out. The oxygen levels inside the cave were dropping. More rain was forecast. The clock was ticking. And so began the most daring rescue in modern history. Over 3 nerve-shredding days, each boy was given a sedative, fitted with a full-face diving mask, and guided through the water by 2 divers. For hours, each diver swam blind through jagged rocks and narrow choke points, keeping a limp, unconscious child alive with only a mask and faith. By 10th July, against all odds, all 13 were out, alive. The world exhaled. This isn't just a rescue story. It's a story of unity, where strangers became brothers, where science met spirit, and where courage flowed stronger than the flood. This incredible and inspiring real-life event has been depicted in film 13 Lives, directed by Ron Howard. The movie doesn't just recount the events. It brings us into the silence of the cave, the terror of the unknown, the weight of each decision. It honors not just the divers, doctors, and soldiers, but also the Thai people, farmers who let their fields flood to redirect water, cooks who fed volunteers, monks who offered prayers, and families who never lost hope.